Well, good day. Gez with the win. Nice. How are we? Hello, welcome in. Does everything sound right? For some reason it sounds weird. Maybe that's me, because it's been a few days. As it always is. Longest starting soon, it's 2 minutes. You can't wait 2 minutes? You can't last 2 minutes? Oh, well, how was your weekend? Big fan. You got unbanned. If you're getting unbanned soon, my wish that I say to several people, if you're getting unbanned, please don't immediately do something that gets you banned again. Because that's the worst thing to hear. It's terrible. Oh. Why does it say it like that? 2 months. Ollie, welcome back. Appreciate that. Big fan, big fan. Oh. Folk, Guess, Keller, Wanden, Star, Levi, whichever way you want, Tekka, Core, Knox, Ollie, Scotsman, Dylan, Adam, Cobby, Bienen, Ricky, big fan. Gonna drive like a princess? Well, I hope so. I hope so. What did you win? You won the ability to be here. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Hello, George, big fan, Chaos, welcome in. Can we play Forza again? Not now, not right now. It, could be maybe more than one time a week. I'm on TMP, yes. I'm gonna be moderating it. I'm back on Wednesday, so Thursday. Basically, Thursday's your time to play, yes. Exactly, Mythical. It exists here. You see, you got it exactly. Yes. Not going to contest that. Yeah. Admin stuff. Sim 1, because Sim 2 doesn't have too many players, which means it doesn't have too many reports on it. If there are issues going on, then people usually go to Sim 2, don't they? So, Arcade, I highly doubt there's anything on Arcade. Charlotte and Visual Studio Code, how's it going? I don't know how to use it, because I've never tried. What are you trying to make? That'd be something. If I were to do that, I'd look at some tutorials and think of some, just copy some basic thing first to try and do this basic instruction, then delve into if I want to think of anything else that I specifically want to do. Quick question, go ahead. How long should you wait until you can reply for admin? Well, whenever it's open. I don't know when it's going to be open. They're not open very much. So you'll have to wait until that ability comes through. Pro mods admin? I should, shouldn't I? Yes, at some point. Not now, though. Not at the moment. Through the Alpine route. I don't know about it specifically, unless you take a job literally from Innsbruck to Klagenfurt. I'm sure you can get a job that does that, and it will probably route you along there, unless, by default, the jobs not route you along the Alpine route. Probably because normally in the game says you can't go there, so you have to put a waypoint there yourself. You're able to go through it, you just have to put the waypoint there yourself. Can't find any? TMP has a job generator thing, a dispatcher. You could make one via that. You might just be unlucky. Who knows? 50 years. Hello, Sammy, as well. Welcome in. Hello, Falco, big fan. Hello, folk on the other platform. Give you a camera. Well, then what am I going to do without a camera? If you've got it, what am I going to do? Going to become a VTuber, PNG YouTuber? Just gameplay performance? Right? It's just too lags. Lags how so? Around busy people or just anywhere? You can have a flower. Yes, I appreciate that. Appreciate the resub. Yes, if that went through recently. I need to see if whenever the next resub comes through, because there's a cool thing that they have. I need to log in again, but there's an event list that Kofi has. Yeah, just have a scanner, yeah. So how about whenever I talk, like the doors open or something, you know, something quirky like that. We're moderating Sim 1. Sim 1. Because that's the busiest place. You forgot to cancel. Oh no. Even on single player, that is interesting. Are you using any mods? I would assume not. If you said even on single player. Because you play on TMP. Have you tried verifying your files first? Have you tried turning some settings down to see if that really is the problem? Could be a funny idea. Aaron, 35, big fan. You like to turn on. Yeah. Or you could somehow animate it like it's from the Cars movie, where the eyes are where the mirror, the window screen would be, you know? And then the mouth is kind of part of the grill area that somehow opens. I'm not animating that. I'm not doing that. It would be too much just for a meme, just for a bit. No thanks. I can't bother to do that. 30-day on the 4th, but not the 3rd. Why would it be on the 3rd? If it was the 3rd, what would the 4th and 5th be then? 3 is perfectly fine amount of chances to be whatever length we want. Even on low, it lags. Anywhere you drive? In specific areas? Certain places? There are certain places that seem a bit laggier than others because of how many assets they have in those areas. I do drive as well, yes. Tomorrow we'll be driving. We're in Benelux. I'm currently in Eindhoven, because that's where we finished driving last time. So you're welcome to join us for that. Tomorrow. On Arcade. Scotsman 5 streak. Well, first report has to be all the way through, doesn't it? Someone redeemed that. Hello, David. And this is near the Alps. Okay. So even when you make a new profile, even when everything's new, that's very strange. That's very weird. Hello, Juice. Welcome in. 4th seems weird. You get your 3 chances. You think it'd be like 3 strikes and you're out, so you're out on the 3rd strike. I get that. I get that. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can recommend if everything does that, other than verifying your files to make sure everything is there properly. You said even on low. And if it's anywhere, you could uninstall. I'd say verify first, then uninstall. I wouldn't want you uninstalling just for the sake of it. It doesn't remove your profile on everything. It shouldn't. That's in your documents folder. The installation stuff is in your Steam folder. Feel free to back up your documents anyway, though. It's always a good step to do that. Should you get the Moser shifter? Up to you. Do you have the rest of the Moser stuff? You don't have to have the full Moser set. You could get a Thrustmaster shifter, a Logitech shifter. If you're using it more for racing as well, then I suppose so. It's hot, it is. It's been raining on and off. It's a little bit warmer now, and it's going to get warmer soon. Again. David 7 streak. People at Calais Duisburg, we'll have a look at that. There are some in both cities, but not as many as there used to be. The main hotspot to those joining in is here at the Alps now, so pretend it's the same thing. This is where most people are. If you want the place purely where everyone is, it doesn't matter what it looks like, you go here. You've got the R3. You could, if you want to use it a lot and you want it to last a while, then yes. Overtaken. It's bad. Yeah, do be sure to drive somewhere else, you know? It's nice to encounter people in the middle of nowhere sometimes. Because it means, ooh. It means they have the same idea as you. Really? That was it? To go and Lord knows wherever. Frankfurt to Prague, yes. Most known. Probably. Don't want to be too known, though, you know? When people start talking about people that make content on the game overall, would you want to be mentioned all the time? It's nice to acknowledge that. Which country? This country is Austria, where we are right now. Europe is not a country, no. Europe entirely, no. The overtake was done by this guy, but that's not bad. Yes, it's over the number, but that was fine. That's fine. Because they left a decent bit of distance. It's okay. What a waste of a first report, huh? Not even a ban, not even someone blocking or standing still or something. Oh, here we are. Now that's more like it. What should you try and do to not get banned? Don't be silly. What did you get banned for in the first place? Was it in the busy area? Don't go to the busy area. Minimize the chances of it happening. Reduce your risk. Yeah? Hello, Lenny. Felix choke, that was. Such a vibrant colour. Currently waiting on a GoPro and some accessories to arrive. Oh, you're going to do some POV stuff? Skybox just changed. That's going to be fun. That's 6 times. That's not good. That's not good. Were they all for similar things in busy places? I think that would be the hint that you take for next time. A dash cam. Yeah, everyone needs a dash cam now. I'm trying to... You see how I'm trying to focus on my speech again? Yeah? Wait until the end of the stream and see how that doesn't last. In it, Twister. How you doing? 2-week bans. Please don't get another ban. Hello, Risto again. Wow. Could have sworn I just saw you, huh? Never been banned. You had some oopsies. We've all had oopsies. That's fine. Oopsies are understood to a degree. Swearing and it was the 4th. I understand when people get banned for something that is generally a small scenario, but then they get smacked with the history part on top. I understand that. That sucks. I get that. But that's how it... Ooh! That's how it is. David with a 26. Churchill with a 27. Oh, you got beaten by 1. Welcome back, you both. How you doing? Hello. 3.5 audio jack. What a weird combo to a mini USB. Ooh, oh. Okay. Oh, and it ends there. How good. When people don't take a very long time to report. Oh, didn't you show something about the Hero 4? I think you showed a screenshot of... Was it the listing for it that you wanted? 17th of June. So this, they stopped or slowed down a fair bit. Oh, hold on. Then this one didn't want to stop. It's not like you were going too fast. You just didn't want to slow down. Thank you for gifting to folk. That's very kind. The hell? What the helly? I do want to... It's loading in the people that are on the other side of the mountain. That's what that lag is for. Electric scooter. That one. I don't know why you slowed down, but hey, they weren't slow for that long. So... You know? Not bad. That was still not really needed though, was it? That was not good. Don't do that. Electric scooter. I do wonder if they do add more vehicles to see how many people are going to be at the working electric chargers upon them actually coming into the game. Second one, yeah. That's more like it. Good. Best translator. He went for a gap that barely existed. Exactly. Just didn't want to slow down. When you could have slowed down. And this is as expected. Everyone is here. Bunch of triples here that don't need to be here. Someone cutting the corner. You can do that in Forza. Not in this game. It doesn't really work in this game. Go take a walk. Touch some grass. Enjoy. Friend got banned and you're evading his ban on your account. Why would you admit that? You think you're cool, huh? Get me, I'm evading. Why'd your friend get the ban? Patrick, appreciate the roses. C, welcome in. Christian, welcome in. A spending mood. Don't do it, you're in number 1 on bits, Ollie. You're fine on that regard. It's saying that I'm evading on my own account. Yeah. As in, when you try and log in, are you and your friend in the same place? Is that why? Is it thinking you're in the same place? A lot of cheaters, yes. Well, they were on CD for the past 10 years. The cheaters will move to wherever the most people are, so that they can affect the most people. And they seem to have resorted to more of a teleport. Ooh. more of a teleport cheat than a speed cheat, because they can't go in a very straight line. Like here they could, at high speed for too long. Because it doesn't really exist on the road. You constantly have to slow down a lot. Oh, you made the accounts room. Does he not do anything himself? Why does the friend not do anything himself? But yes, if your friend got banned, that's something he should deal with. He's slow, I see. Don't give him ideas? No, I'm saying they've already done that. I've seen them do that. We caught a few in the previous stream. Some people have never seen it before. Did that save you a few seconds? Cutting through that. You're not helping by sort of sticking next to him, are you? But no, this was you. Sort of cutting the corner. F to P would be good for speed hacking, yes, until you get to the middle part where you zoom around. But it's more CD style, so yes. Is it really kind of collisions? You kind of push them out of the way. Is it overtaking? Didn't really overtake, so to speak. In the sense of you sort of push them. I'll do that. You kind of push them off the road. Goes unpunished if used right. They do this weird combo with the non-collision where they TP. Well, they're not in a non-collision zone to begin with. Like what happened to me, where they teleport to my location and then glitch me out, that sort of thing. So they're using it for malicious purposes. And it's not like when you load a save and you're in ghost mode for a moment. So it's an actual TP. Should encourage people to drive more routes. I've mentioned F to P, Dylan. FP, Frankfurt to Prague. Well done, you're stuck. I've mentioned that one already. Tell TimeTimes? Nope. Tota Road? Nice. Now, the triple that we saw in the previous report, I would have no idea where they are now. Is there a way to track? The only thing that I noticed is that they are off the map somewhere, like there's a dot that's floating, but they might be falling. They start off the map in a parking spot or something, and then TP from there, but they may not all do that. Someone's down there. Giving swimming. Quick save teleport. That's fine, that's a game feature. Quick save is fine. The one that they use isn't the same. Still got to Reims is booming, had 11 people. Good, it's happening. It's growing. Yeah, they cut through the fuel station, yes. There's no need to do that. Didn't really save them much time, did it? Because they then had to slow down a bit again. Now that was close because of the oncoming vehicle, and I'm assuming they reported that because of the solid line. That kickable in that exact scenario. Bit risky, but they wanted to keep distance from the one that they were overtaking. Truck tools to quick save report. As in, so what? You make a quick save somewhere that you're currently not, and then you load the quick save and it takes you to that new location. Is that it? Because normally, making a quick save and then loading the quick save, you can have hotkeys for that, which is fine. I'm assuming it's the first thing. Interesting. Truck wheel on R3 base. Yes, I think you can. A lot of people do have the R3 base, and they put it because I believe the connecty thing with the ball bearings on it is universal regardless. All of Moses things have it, right? No special transport jobs, no. Because you need the escort vehicles, and they count as AI vehicles to some degree, and they don't work on TMP, so no. It is weird that you can use the trailer, though, if you save edit. But you cannot put the actual cargoes on it. You can put normal cargoes on it, which will look very small on that trailer. Dev cam to where you get the cords. Oh, I see. And then, yeah, so it is kind of what I thought. Interesting. Interesting. But the thing is, if you need to get to somewhere very specific, you can... This is similar to the Forza method, where you teleport to the road that's nearest the thing you want. You could quick travel to the nearest service station. And then go from there. How about that? Crazy Taxi, I saw about that. There's a lot of things getting unveiled. Very interesting. Was that the Summer Games Fest though, or was that something else? Like the main one that happens middle of nowhere? Well, then drive to it. That's fine. The dumper chassis. I've seen the one where it's basically the load bed, but it has two axles just after the top bump. That's how you can tell. This is busy. Yes, it's busy. Ariel, welcome in. But you won't ban me. There's no promises that I won't ban you. That's not how this works. Even if you try to bribe me with money, that, no. Why did both of these people are at fault here? Why did you start that when you could see people coming? What a photo finish! Ooh, yeah, I'm not too sure why that one is stationary. It's not like that excuses both of these people from doing that. Stuck, maybe? Engine doesn't work? Can you hear it? Something's not working. And they stalled. I wonder if you have very high damage and you're just trying to drive with that. It's not like your trailer's heavy. Didn't say anything. Interesting. And then, the moment the train comes around the corner and becomes visible, my render distance, does it work in reports, I wonder? Hold on. If I go from here and I go medium, it does. Okay, so I'm not too sure what this other person would be on, but you can see the dot regardless of what the physical distance is. Still there? No idea, I hope not. But yeah, there. Now they started going. It's just not necessary, you know? That would have been a major impact, but it ended just before. Which is a shame. No, they're clearly not there now. No, good. Not sure what happened, but they're not there now. Hello, Zips. What you had mean? Yes. Yes, of course. Yeah, that triple trailer person I saw before, probably long gone by now. Not sure where they would be. Maybe we'll see another one. Thank you for that. Got banned for blocking, but you weren't playing at the time. It might have been from when you were playing, and then someone reported it on the website, and it took a little bit for it to get resolved. Is there a video attached to it? Showing that you were playing on that day? Fine, this is outside Innsbruck. Passed without damaging everyone, because he passed. You don't have to collide with someone. Collision isn't the only thing you get a ban for. They are overtaking while oncoming traffic is approaching in an area that is already jammed and has too many people nearby. Therefore, an overtake is not allowed, even if it results in no damage being dealt. Don't do it. Remember, you were driving, not blocking. Well, if you've made your appeal, I would wait for the video to explain that, because I can understand being very confused. Hopefully you will get a video. 25 people, something like that, yeah. And most of the time now, during peak times in the IK area, it has more than 25 people.
2.
Even the city does. 85 people? 2? Scotsman, 2. Continually recording. Why, if that's easier for you, yes. But you don't have to. You can save clips with medal or shadow play or something. If something happens. If you do record an entire session and nothing happens, just delete the recording. It's nice to have something when that does happen. Who just sent a certain gift? How much is that worth? I just saw something pop up at the bottom of the screen because I have the TikTok screen open. Funny thing is, that does not show up anywhere except on the actual stream itself. Doesn't show in my shared event thing. It's very, very broken. I appreciate that. 5 euros, Marlon. Marlon, you're too kind, Marlon. Oh, that plate says police. Hold on a moment. We'll go back to that. Melody, 8 months. So many people resubbing. What the hell? Other? What was the other though? This one didn't do anything. Unless someone else reported to go back. Mayhaps. Hello, Andy. Car. It's always a car, hmm? Always a car. 112 people nearby. It's busy. So don't do any overtakes here, hmm? It's the IK that's the main blocked one. Recently, it was the CD road. Then it had progressed and migrated to the Alps road. Or the IK road. Traffic police. Polizei, hmm? I wonder if they're still on. I'm not going to bother trying to find them. What's the point in that? Because they've already done something else. If the only thing they had done would be the plates, then yes. But if I were to find them in game, make them change the plate, then still ban them anyway for this, that sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? You'd rather do both. So, impersonation, change plate, plat, and that one. They're on duty, you know. I just happen to not be able to see their flashing blue lights. They're orange instead. Yeah. Is that the Turkish spelling of it? Something like that. You get the point. It says police. You get the point. If that featured event never happened, wonder where people would have migrated to. I think some people might have been here because they might have discovered this road by chance. Because they look on the map and they think, ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, the perm would stay. I'm saying if I did it now anyway. It wouldn't be perm because they would have changed it, but it would have been still for the, you know, yeah, I turned it off, it's fine. For the overtake part. That person TP'd, good, good. Is save editing allowed if it doesn't completely ruin the truck? Yes. If you want to add another exhaust, yes. Small edits are fine. How far does this go? All the way around the back? How did you get there? Is there a secret way out? Spire Prime, you probably did. It's funny how anyone that simply has a purple and black combo doesn't have to be the exact one. People think it's Prime. which is how iconic it is, I guess. Oh, you go out here. There's no way that works, though. Right? These gates don't open. Surely not. No. No, they don't. How's the CD route? The CD route is now a series of highways, and it has an okay amount of people on it, but it's not one continuous road with everyone on it anymore. Yes, unfortunately, it has gone. The time came, you know. We were building up the speculation for a while. I mean, they can sit there if they want. And now it has changed. No. Naughty edits? No, not really. No. 333. It's a bit further up. You were just driving. Rec from your POV, or you mean the video of what you were doing? If you have your own POV at the time, that's fine. It can also be a case of, and I've seen this before, someone at the time of seeing the ban was driving, but they happened to be in a report, thank you, seen doing something else. So then they get a bit confused and they think, well, the ban message showed up and I wasn't doing anything. Like, yes, at the time you weren't. We're in Calais, look. I mean, okay, this isn't too bad. For Calais, this is okay. Now, the various signs and such people have placed, there is a car trying to moderate it. Don't show in demos. Still, they should. Two cars, perhaps? No, I don't think it's both. Oh, unless... But you know how this is going to end, right? But they started like this. We saw one like this last time, and it ended up being a fairly decent argument in the chat where people were saying, oh, kick them, ban them. And I was saying, if from the moment it begun, both were within each other, how do I know who was there first? Now... the push might happen because they left the other ones. No? Yes? Hitboxes are strange. They just left each other's hitbox and now somehow they're back in it. That was weird. Left it again. Now you push them, you know? Well, luckily that wasn't too bad. Just scooted them over. Exposed fifth wheels. A dolly without the trailer attached. So if you have a normal trailer and then a little dolly behind it, I suppose that's fine. It will look very weird though. As long as the dolly still connects to the first trailer normally. That's what we hope. I'm not the one driving though, but I do drive. Sometimes. It looks weird. We can't say no to everything just because it looks weird. Be nice. No. See, at the very start... see? Could have been this one, given the angle, not too sure. Now, I didn't delete it yet. Here's where all the stuff splitting the lanes up, and you're still doing it. Interesting. Road closed. Wow, it's almost like there are signs telling people to wait. There's a gate that they have to go through first, and so on, you know. We'll be driving tomorrow. You can join us driving tomorrow. Hello, Sarosa, welcome in. That wasn't necessary, was it? Could have, you know, gone round the normal way, right? I'll see what they're typing first. Somehow get unbanned. That would be dealt with through your appeal. Only through your appeal. It's not a case of, oh, I will specifically look through the situation for you. Can we do... well, they're not impersonating, so if I go kick them first, it's a slightly muddy green Skoda. And then I guess we'll come back and have a look at that later and see if they're there again. Not that green. That's too green. It's a washed out green. 70 people though. Not quite what it used to be, because they seem to all be... That doesn't look like 70 people. Unless it counts down here. There's 50 something down here. It's not busy, you know, you don't have huge queues backing it up. Duisburg is probably the same. G'too. Back on the Alps. The Alps is always going to be a mess. If I leave it for 2 seconds and then return, there's going to be no difference. 40 people. Look, no one here. No huge tailbacks on the bridge. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is with those barriers. I've had a few people leaving comments asking what's going on with it. I don't know. I didn't place them. No one. 20 something? Dead. TMP's dead. Oh no, TMP killed it. Oh no. No, we didn't place this. It's fine. That was the report where the guy was blocking in Calais. A few reports later, we'll go and check if they returned. It's quiet. It's very quiet. Oh, we're back in Calais again. It looks weird, doesn't it? It looks like we're on Sim 2 instead, because that's what it looks like on Sim 2. Unfortunate. Toby, welcome in. Darian, Foo, welcome in. What happened? The traffic moved. Traffic is now in a different hotspot. They have no need to be between Calais and Duisburg anymore, because that road has changed. Andy, come on now. Pro mods. Well, that still has Kirkenes, doesn't it? New hotspot is Innsbruck. Innsbruck to Klagenfurt, down in Austria. So you've got a bit of a drive from where the original one was, but it's still in the base map. It looks nicer, but it's a bendier road. Yes, they chose a windy road where they cannot go 110, but they really want to. They try and use the same tactics on this road and it doesn't work. Germany, Poland? Yeah, can you think of the name of it? Oh man, what was it called? We just mentioned it. Hello, Darth. Weekend was alright, how you doing? Trying to work on video things. There hasn't been a video yet, and I really wish there was one. But I haven't finished it yet. Promods has some nice roads as well. Killua mentioned it? Yeah, I swear I've mentioned it. Didn't I do a video on it as well? Oh man, what was it called? This person can't drive. It's not called that. Lock in only for a couple seconds. Unless... Yeah. Hang on, have we... These gantries we've added back. I thought... oh no, maybe they're here because this hasn't changed yet. It's only over there that we've removed them. Berlin to HQ. Almost. Yeah, almost. 3 months because you cut a lane. No, you got 3 months because of your history. The cutting a lane bit is something else. Which was what the original ban was for. Why did you cut a lane? Yes, the IK is still very... Here it is. Still very busy. It hasn't died out yet, no. We're suggesting they go to various other places. Maybe have more than one busy place. So that perhaps you can go between the two and create one busy journey. Maybe a long journey. More than one. Stupid idea. Frankfurt to Prague or HQ. That's the one. Yes. Go there. These are publicly hosted servers. This isn't my specific server, but I am a moderator for it, yes. One of many. Sunny, good evening. How you doing? Skill welcome in as well. My shitty sarcasm? Yes. We were being sarcastic talking about the F to P road. F to P is another one that looks like CD that isn't here. Go there if you want, but you'll have to try and persuade others to go there as well, because it's not busy. Sadly. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? What time is it for you? Isn't it late? Or getting late? Very underrated. Well, Work your magic, eh? Create some marketing material. With the 3 railways, yes, 3 crossings. People loved the crossing on the CD, so why not have 3 of them? 10 p.m. Oh, that's not too bad. Hope you don't go to bed very late though. That's my bedtime. New barriers. Yes, I have. If you mean the little cones to block off one of the lanes, yes. Oh. And then, of course, we squish against this person. Their excuse is going to be that, oh, I just went round the crashed user. Yeah, but why were you there anyway? Almost 3 a.m. That's not a flex. You should go to bed then. Sunny can stay. You should go to bed. What are you doing? Some kind of a persuasive push out of the way. 90% of flex. Because you're up at 3 a.m. watching my stream of all things. Oh, they did save it a bit. Was this to try and make sure they're off the road? I assume so. Can you become mod? Of the stream or of TMP? Of TMP, you'll have to wait until you can apply. For me, I don't need one. On TikTok, specifically. Can't think of anything better to do. I used to stay up till like, what, 2 a.m. or something. I don't really know what I was doing. Probably still gaming. Then I went down to, I think, about midnight. And now it's 10, before 10, something like that. What's the point? I'm not doing anything at that time. I've already winded down. I know that's not a word. You know, prepped for it, so... Ah, this is the strange edit that people do. Technically this is fine as well, right? Because they all connect properly. It just looks strange because they're 3 full-sized trailers. What are we doing? How do you apply? When it opens, there will be a section on the main website where you can fill in a form for it. And when that happens, I will absolutely link it because there are a lot of people here that will want to fill it in, won't they? And you won't have much time to do that. There's an actual prime. This triple I think is, even though these appear to be clipping into each other, they're not clipping physically because they have no hitbox. This is a weird combo. You know what I mean? The triple low bed is different. This one is 3 trailers, each one has its own axle at the back and then it connects to the one at the front. It's a bit of a weird one. You look, no worries, I appreciate that. Yeah, so the barrier here, they blocked off this one, I guess to try and spread the lanes out more? You should head to bed. Go and do your preps for bed, you know? Wind down a bit. Settle in, do you know, evening skincare or something. All that jazz, you know? Prime. How on earth do you say that name? They've got all the symbols in their name. Look at that. Not sure what this crash is that happened right down here. I'm kind of ignoring that, aren't I? Went past the corner too fast? Already reported? 334. Didn't someone say 334? Who mentioned to go and look at a report that has a number like that? Was it not, Oh, 333. Oh, Tom's report was 333. Damn it. So close. Hello, Folky, big fan. This is the Innsbruck one, yes. This road has many names, much like the CD road did. The Alps road, the IK road, the Innsbruck to Klagenfurt, which is the full name. You want to call this the Death Road? You're not really going as quick. Laggy Road. That one busy place. Yeah. Did I ban you? Maybe I did. You'll have to appeal and find out from the video. If you were banned within the last 40 minutes, maybe. There's a chance. Well. Trailer break as well, nice. I suppose that does help. Gibba gibba. That I'm not too sure about, but nice for still squishing past them all anyway. And then we try it again on this corner. See, there's a reason why overtaking on corners doesn't really work, because you need to slow down, you know? Yeah, it's not a very good thing to do. I wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. Your points? Well, you didn't lose too many. You're fine. Your birthday again. Andy, it's your birthday several times a year. YouTube, Andy, anyway. Can't be having a birthday that often. Hello, Sonny. 5 days, 1 week, 5 days. And for this, no, it's not. Because they were being very silly. They were in a rush and they had no need to be in a rush. No one needs to overtake in this area. You are in this area, surrounded by several people going the exact same way. Why do you, hypothetically you, need to get there first? Next month, soon TM. How many other people have June birthdays? Quite a lot. May had quite a lot. Cammy, welcome in. How you doing? They're late to work. Everyone does do it, yes. One day is not enough. We used to do very short bans during the Europort times. 1 day is not enough for someone to learn anything, sadly. Just don't do the thing that you get banned for. You get banned for 1 day, you come back the next day, you do the same thing again. Do you get another 1 day ban? It's just exhausting. There's nothing to learn from in that case. People will accept a punishment if it's a smaller one. Nice, thank you for that. Andy, when is your actual birthday? Like, actual, genuine, proper birthday? This is YouTube Andy again. Because he says this several times a year when his birthday is. I don't know which one's the real one. The road isn't called that, Oliver, but that is the other city that you go from. Yes. April. Okay, well, there you go. Why are you saying that now, then? You're tricking people. It's not nice. Oh no, came around the corner and suddenly loads of people there. It's almost like their dots were there. It's one of them. One of the days. You're going to get it eventually. Prime up ahead. This is the Alps Road. I'll call it the Alps because saying the two city names over and over and over again gets a bit annoying. It's nicknamed as the Alps because it goes across the Alps. There is a real world road here that has a name that I'm also not going to say several times because one, it's not correct with my accent, and two, I'm going to be really annoyed saying it several times. So it's the Alps. 5 minutes ago, I don't know about the username, but maybe, what were you doing? Please appeal though. We're close to Prague. If more people push forth the message of going towards that area, then maybe. Maybe. Hello folk. ×4. Convoy company. A VTC? You can. Anyone can make one. But how would you get people into your VTC? Yeah, a lot of them do that. A lot of them do that. They have groups of people that show up to other convoys to kind of spread the message of their convoy, their group. They love it here. They do. They do. If we were to say the Frankfurt to Prague first, maybe they would have gone there. So what a shame that we said the Alps first. They like it here. It's very busy here. Convoy video. I've made a few shorts on it, and they did quite well. Back when we were reviewing the... That's such a small scenario, man. When we were reviewing the potentials for the new road, this was end of April, I think it was. So the switch hadn't officially happened because the update hadn't actually come out yet, I think. Unless it had, but we hadn't supported it yet. Something like that. We looked at this road. We looked at the one over in Switzerland, which is similar. The F to P, the Milan to whatever that MrPasta keeps going on about. Relops. Oh, man. The Hobbit, yeah. That was the scenario I mentioned, and I briefly forgotten the name of the one that I did it with. It was with him. Where going down those old intersection ramps and it was bouncing around. That was nothing. Matt, I think you have a very relaxed thought of what should be a ban and what shouldn't be. Now, yes, that was a smaller scenario than the previous one that we saw. That's why they got less for it. If it were to be even shorter than that, it would be for Reckless. But it's still worth something. Because it's very, very unnecessary. Yo-Yo Fly Iron? Yeah. If you hit a junction between two prefabs, like I did on the Humber Bridge, I think it was, during that Relops. Someone did, and it went... Whoom, just took off. Good times. Jamput, welcome in. Great name. Frankfurt to Valencia. Skipping along. Yeah, I suppose you could skip a lot of land distance. Yeah. There are other good ones as well. You can go from Travemünde to Helsinki, pretty much. Through that same waterway that goes up. That could be a good one. Oh, I'm sure we both did, yeah. But we were doing the chase, which made that so much funnier at the time. Yeah, it was with Yo-Yo as well, yeah. Flew down the ramp and we were having a bit of a laugh, but of course we didn't catch them because of that. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? Good times. But back then I wasn't doing the VODs, so I don't think there's a VOD that existed of that. Sick the Bay. Oh, then yeah, this was, you know, 20th-ish of April, 27th of April, I think is when it was already busy here. So yeah, long before. Now we're in June. Damn. YouTube video. That is in the YouTube upload of the VOD. Or you mean of the summaries type. 27th, yes. The community convoy thing. The Saturday. Best of certain years. Oh, why did you both crash there? Was that necessary? Well, I'll say crash in quotes. A wedding? Please don't skip a wedding just for this. Your own? Well, hey, congrats. Glory summer. It's very nearly summer. Was that necessary? Was that, you going a bit too fast downhill and you panicked? No one's answering. Lulu, if you got banned very recently, it won't be responded to immediately. Sometimes it can be. But you will eventually get a reply. If it's anyone that I have banned, you won't have a video or a response yet because I'm still streaming it. So if only it were automatic, you know, I didn't even need to capture any clips or anything. Oh man, I'd be banning so much. The system would be dealing with it. That one was more of an accident. But was it because you were going too fast? And then what did the second one crash for? Because they didn't want to overtake or something? A bump happened there, and then they both just slammed on their brakes. AI robots? No, 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 no. We're not doing anything AI. No, 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 no. Meteorological summer, yes. Actual physical summer with the longest day of the year is 20th, 21st? Here for the map. Here. Just ban evidence. I'll still do the one that's banning them. That's fine. I just need this somehow to be captured and then automatically upload it. Even if it did the thing where throughout the entire length of the demo, it just uploads the whole thing. That could be interesting. I don't need to crop it down anymore. So from the moment I open the report, it uploads that. I don't know how that would work though. If I then close out demo, I keep it open for a moment, I go and look in real time, something like that, that might have to be trimmed a bit more. That's a hypothetical one. Yeah, a draft of it. Yeah, have our own like built-in editor somehow. Yeah. Hurricane season. Ah, you're new here. Welcome, Dylan. Good to have you. Yeah, so the entire length of the demo. I think some do that. On the website. That'd be so cool. Very nice. So they'd get their video within a couple minutes. Are you parking with these guys? No? Yes? Maybe. Nah, you're parking under pressure. Walking. No, it didn't work. Well, I'm glad you... glad you gave up on it. Oh, they would. I'm sure that'd be something that would be fun for Sean to try and work on there, wouldn't it? I don't know why you want to park there, though. That's not the same one. You could just, you know, you're here now. That's fine. Stay in here. You're safe in there. Calais does have chaos as well. Calais, we looked at earlier, it has a series of people that are pushing out of the service, but it's not major. Not constantly terrible. Yeah, if you're in a safe zone, you're safe, right? As long as you don't just roll out of it somehow. Oh yeah, I was going to check. They're not there anymore. The person that was down here that was in a slightly off green. No, now we just have, oh, come on. We just have people that do this. LOL. Now, why'd you do that, huh? People still go between Calais and Duisburg, but there is no Calais-Duisburg road. It's not one continuous road anymore, no. I was hoping they'd hit the gravel and then crash. Yeah, I thought it'd be solid, but no. Sadly not. The rocks here, there were pillars here though. Aren't there pillars by default? Have we placed those as well? Oh, and this didn't work either. You're not going to break free here. Shame. This one, are you doing anything? Doesn't seem like it. See, it's not that bad here. It's alright. Hello, Brett. The rocks are by default. Yeah, but these look like small piles of rubble instead of rocks themselves. Skybox, yeah. If you're lucky, you can see it change while driving. You're new here, welcome in. Yeah, I don't understand it either. They go to the busy area with the sole intent of being around other people who are also in the busy area. But then they want to leave the busy area as quick as they can by going the same way as everyone else, slightly faster. Oh, I need to remove the crew ban thing from that because this bot obviously doesn't have a sub. Ooh, what was that? Hello, Alush. Don't gift it. Don't do that. Waste the money. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a joke, don't care. Appeal. How dare you? Get banned, then make an appeal for it. Pillowcase, thank you for the 10 stream. Pillowcase face. Is that a type of face? What is that? El Reno the tornado. No, I've heard of the El Nino, which is a weather phenomenon. Or El Reno, no. Where is it? We don't really get tornadoes here, so what is it, over America somewhere? Drunk driving? This is simply just... I thought they would hit the back of the trailer, but no. What was the need, huh? What's the point? Slow down a bit more. How did you cause so many people to do that? Luckily, the other one didn't crash. They wanted to get going, looking to their right, I assume. This one swerved. They then moved now. And then they moved again. The 2 times you moved is when someone's right near you. You could have just waited a little bit more. Here would have been fine. You know, it's I know that was not intentional, but come on. Come on, double kill. Nearly a triple kill. Would you count themselves as a triple kill? No, not really. Largest tornado. Hey, hold on. Oh, didn't hit their trailer. 2.3 miles wide. Sea temperature, yes. It pushes, it pushes stronger weather somewhere else, which is what causes warmer weather, blah, 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 something like that, right? Tune in for more weather updates. You need to shift up. Telling us slow speeds is horrible. Shouldn't be. Oh. Oh, come on. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Engine damage. Top speed of 57. Slash fix. Teleport away. Oh, they did. Thank you. Never mind. Yellow. I just wondered how that happened. Killua, welcome in. Big fan. Now, I don't have speculations yet. Okay, they are. Good. I was going to wonder if... Oh, they disappeared. I was going to wonder if this was the one... Do you remember in the last session or the session before... There we go. Where one person was continually pushing someone else out of the way by slowly reversing until they went inside their own trailer in reversing? I thought it was going to do that. 150 years, yes. And we are not going to do too well with that, are we? Electric trucks? Yeah, it's just a sound plugin. Yeah, oh, and they use the laggy thing as well, yeah. This is what they did to me. Same sort of thing. Speed, lag, heck. Hello, London. How we doing, London? Big fan? Oh, and then you crashed. Oh, dear. Why do cheaters not drive very well? They don't play the game that much to be good at the game, do they? They just have the cheat. I suppose similar to how people, when they're playing GTA and such, they only do bad things in GTA, so they don't really play the game for what it is. Was there anything we were going to ask London at any point? Any built-up SCS questions? We just bombard him with them? Can't think of any at the moment. When 160, why are you speeding up with the versions? Are you already doing them pretty damn quickly? It's only been, what, less than a month? Relax. When UK rework. He wants to know that as well. Hey, he's on our side for that. He's on our team. Hey, I still want to get early access to the UK rework. I don't care that that's not how it works. I want it. Big fan, big fan. Let our devs keep up. Yeah, I know, right? Higher quality cows. Can we just go full RTX at this point, you know? Who cares about new content? Give us them good graphics. There's the same cheater from before, ignore that. He's already gone. Tandems. Instead of buses, why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? I wouldn't mind seeing both. I wouldn't be a major, like, oh my god, tandems are coming, I'm gonna use them. Other people would be, though. I'd more likely try the buses rather than the tandems. It'd be nice to have both. I know one of them is more for trucks. That's fine. Can we balance it out by having a bus cargo on a trailer? In ATS, you can carry those typical yellow school buses. Can we do that for any generic bus model here in ETS? Can we do that? 3 German adverts. I don't know what the last thing I said was. Something about the UK rework, saying that yes, we want that as well. Something about let's have good graphics. I don't know. Coaches with the trailer. For extra bags? Nah. All the cows. I've seen all the cows. Can you hit those cows? I haven't tried it, but... You need a really big coach, the ones that have like the 2 sets of wheels at the back. This isn't even your fault, man. Unless you were the one that you pushed out of... Maybe. Why are we always cutting through? Was it really that hard to just follow the curvature of the road? Multi-drop off. What, the bus? How about you have a bus that actually has people on it? So you drop off the people, then you drop off the bus itself. Let's do that. You could have just slowed down. They were mostly out of the fuel station by then, hey? And then, yeah, they were speeding up because they're not expecting to be overtaken, because there's oncoming traffic. Like, come on. Come on. Or hackers the convoy. Sadly, yeah, hackers won't bother affecting 8 people. It's why if we made them only go on a particular server, and somehow they managed to get around that, they would absolutely stay on the normal servers. There's no need for them to go on arcade, because there's no collision there. That one's different, because you didn't cut the person off, and their oncoming people weren't close at that time. More trailer customization. Oh, there was something I was going to think of. Every time it comes up, I think of it in the moment, and then I don't make a note, because it's more of a jokey suggestion. What was it? Yeah, more similar things between the 2 games, yeah? Make a server with more than 8 players. How about, no. There is a console command to do that, but they'd rather you don't use that, I guess, because the game doesn't like that. I think the main thing, keep working on the engine optimization. Keep doing that. It will help with consoles and PC, and then so many more things become possible after that. Stream lagged a bit. That's an idea, right? More than one core, yeah. That's what I mean, that's all part of it. Currently training to be a meteorologist. Well, that makes your name make sense then. Good luck. It sounds very interesting. Where are you wanting to go? What's the point? Turning! You're just bullying each other though. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. Tried to sort of stop him from turning around, but yeah. He's making notes. Oh, you better be. Oh, you better be. I should hope so. Eh. Oh, I don't know about 160. Most of the features of 160 have been revealed already. I really wish I could remember. Now I want to know. You know when you thought of something at the time and now you're annoyed at yourself that you cannot remember it later? Phrases and gestures. Yes. Yeah, a paint editor. Have it like the whole Forza system. You can make your own paint jobs and share with others. And inevitably someone's going to put a schlong on it, but, you know, we'll moderate that. Yeah, I'll remember it in some completely random... Yeah. There's some of these little niche things. By the way, the new radio stations, because Keller just mentioned radio, they'll appear where the money and the damage stuff is, right? So what they did is they changed the layout of the minimap stuff to make it more console friendly, removed arguably too much, and now they're all smushing it back into the same place. Why not just add the legacy one back to, you know, that was nice. Have a toggle. Give us more options than we need. This was not their fault, but sucks. Yeah, exactly. If I remember at any point, I'll DM London. How about that? That looked like you stuttered a little bit. More to come? You heard it here first. 161 coming in July. With one version a month now. Remove fuel. Yeah. That doesn't need to be there because I don't have the left bit turned on. This is, you know. What else? Like, I saw them stutter a bit there. Little bit of it just sucks that that was the outcome of that. Version a day? No. TMP devs won't like that. In July, someone's going to hear me say that and just start spreading the rumor of that. Then they're going to come into the stream and be like, did you say that it was this? Version 2. I hope you've got something planned for 169. Tell me. Pinky promise. Even if it's on the blog post, just start the blog post with something funny like, nice. Please. That's all I want for 169. You don't even have to add anything. Just nice. Come on. Nearly there. Yeah, this way will be 169 probably this time next year. Nice at the end. Yeah. Or when they're talking about version 169 in brackets, nice, on the social posts, is out now. If you're assigned to it, yes. And the number that's 2 below that one, just treat that as a normal version. Don't do anything about that one. That's not a funny number. Leave it. Leave it. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about that one. 169.1. No, let's not do that. Let's also not do the whole Microsoft type thing or Apple type thing where you're switching the versions based on the number of the year that you're currently in. Let's not do that. Skip it, yeah. Is that London Controller? Oh, why has he done it? Why? Just skip it, yeah. But your favorite version? Well, whatever the number is, I hope they'll have some good features. It's one of these things where some feature that you wanted eventually comes to the game, along with something like, I had never thought of that. Well, that's a nice feature, interesting. And that's what pretty much all of these versions seem to be. Like the custom sleep duration thingy that I thought of StarAIwolf for. Now, you don't have to sleep for the full 8 hours if you don't want to. Can you add a sort of proper actual fatigue thing where if someone continuously sleeps for 3 hours back to back to back to back, they get tired quicker? If that makes sense? Because then, you know, they start getting a bit delusional and then insomnia kicks in, that sort of thing. Ooh. More likely to fall asleep. Can we add wings? Yeah, can we lift off and then have giant engines instead of vehicles? Wheels? too much to ask, right? Didn't they overtake someone, or am I dreaming of that? They didn't do anything, really. More secret roads. Well, yeah. I also hope, whatever they're doing to the World of Trust system, for the jobs, for the events, I hope that's going well as well. Because it was weird to not have them with the latest DLC. That would be nice. Whatever the hell they're doing, be nice to do those again sometime soon. Europlane Simulator? There is a game, I forgot the name of it, but I remember seeing it, and also Sparks did a video on it as well, where they're attempting to add a bunch of different things together. You know the everything sim that I dreamt of? It's that idea. So, deliveries, farming, a few other things like that, all in the same game. Yoinked my idea. I forgot what it's called. No, it doesn't really apply to MP. It's a nice feature, though. How about you add an actual, whatever the device, the commenter thing? Add an actual. That like, prints information out. How about we do the thing of the Alaskan road truckers, where you go and physically get the paperwork before you actually start your job? Print documents before you begin, and then you have to have them in your glove box or something. Yeah. Hard worker. I think that was it, Ember. Yes. It looks good. Let us get out the truck. Yeah, all those features. Yeah, that'd be nice. I have it in my wish list. 170 games in my wish list. Not all of them I'm going to play. I just have them. Sort by date added. Hard worker. There we go. Trucker, farmer, builder. Anything of that sort. Very interesting idea. Because you've got elements of like construction sim, farm sim, normal road delivery stuff. How many players are you going to be able to have? You know? Just the idea sounds really interesting. Really interesting. Bit of This road is in the Alps. You go to Innsbruck, that's where the busiest start of it is. How much would it cost exactly? How money? Oh, they loaded the save. That's a bad idea. You were already on a hill. Should have done that on a flat part, but there isn't really a flat part here. The route is Innsbruck to Klagenfurt. Emergency vehicles. Internal version leak. It'll be like, oh, here's the new state, and as he said, there's just a few roads. There's not much there. You can even see what the next state is by flying beyond the borders of the recent one. They pre-add a bunch of stuff already. It's already there. You can fly out and find a few intersections, you know? Indiana is the latest one that was teased, right? Or revealed, rather. Which hopefully does contain the racetrack that you can actually go to. Can we drive on it? That'd be nice. Do a TMP event there. Was that you attempting to, I mean, it worked. Are you cheating as well? Because your acceleration is very good. That was interesting acceleration there. Already reported? Well, not surprised. 180. Ooh. This is the Alps. To those joining on TikTok, the Alps. Innsbruck. INNSBRUCK. Another hacker? No. No. We're not assuming. Is it? I don't know which one it was. It's after this one reloads his save. This one. Very fast. It might not be cheating, it might just be very eager to go very quick. Road name. Innsbruck to Klagenfurt. Like the CD road, it's the Innsbruck to Klagenfurt. It's officially called the Großglockner. But I'm not going to say that several times. It's in the base map. It's in Austria. You go to Innsbruck for it. Oh, is it because the one that stopped didn't, I don't know why I'm doing this, didn't actually stop? They still had a little bit of speed on them? Oh no, this one lagged, okay. Right, that's what that was, right. That overtake was silly though. And then I guess you were affected by that one there, of which, you know, spun out and it was kind of both of yous. Rainy? Not an excuse. You can host your own convoy. If you mean an actual convoy on TMP, not a convoy session, yes. I wouldn't recommend bringing a convoy to here, though. That's not a good idea. Oh, 170. Takes so long to load in. Right, I'm going to put the camera here, maybe? Being held up by these guys. Don't know why they're taking a while to go down as well. Yet to drive this road. How much time have you got? Maybe reserve a few hours from your schedule. Thunderstorms? Oh, good. This is the new CD road, yes. It's been called the new CD road. Same vibe as CD. All the busy people that have no patience at all have gone here. Flying home? Ooh! Yes, you can now scatter and arrive and watch this queue slowly crawl up the hill. Come on. Come on. Because I'm gonna BRB to go toilet. BRB. I thought of something else. Right? You know how, with some DLCs, good time for an ad, London's probably got an ad. With some DLCs, they have graffiti parts somewhere with the devs' names on them. Can I have one? Can I have my name just graffitied somewhere? Krew was here? Or just on a sign somewhere? Or a pub or something, hey? It's a tiny little feature. How about that? That'd be nice. But I think London is stuck in ads jail right now. That'd be nice. Storms at nights are nice. If they're not too noisy to the point where they keep you up. To the IRL. Not IRL. Yeah, under a bridge somewhere, yeah. Or just somehow have me be an NPC somewhere. I think they should do that. I don't know how they would actually do that, but if they had, on a train. Don't graffiti a train, don't do that. Where some games involve, like, prominent creators or something of the game. I know there's a lot of them for this game. I don't know how they would exactly choose who. But, you know. Old Top Gear. Yeah. Add the old Top Gear test track or something. On an ego trip? No, I'm not mentioning myself. Not for that regard. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? Sonny, you can host a convoy, yes. Anyone can make a convoy, you just have to get people to go to it. You plan an A and a B, where you want to go to. Silverstone? Oh yeah. That'll probably be there. I don't know how they're going to add all of these. Is that someone getting... I have to look at that. That was like someone proposing that. All these little monuments and such, you know, Stonehenge, I mean, we know of that, obviously. Churches and such, cathedrals, this person's game just lagged. You're clearly taking a trailer that's too heavy for you. They are struggling. They're struggling up this hill. This person can now overtake, right? Because this is not near the busy place. London! Are you in ad jail? Are you out of ad jail? Jam sandwich style. I've never heard of being called that. I think I know which one you mean though. Yeah, it's kind of like how I think Promods had it. Because Otter was nice. Otter was saying how he's got the name of a pub or something. Because he guessed a location. F1. Sellout time. Next time there isn't an F1 that actually takes... Do they even do F1 fully at Silverstone? Is that actually used fairly often or not? Next time they do one there, do that. Felix. How you doing? Welcome back. We're leaving our trailer? We're not dismissing the trailer, we're just leaving it. Okay. Exactly a month? Oh, well then. Perfect time to do that, eh? Decorate a trailer to look like the trailers that carry the cars in the first place? Lightning McQueen and Mac, that sort of style? Are you now hunting someone down, or what's the need to rush now? Because that would have been even funnier if they had a job with them, left the job behind in order to try and deliver it quicker. Like, you're kind of missing it. You need it. Right? Abandoning a trailer like that on the side of the road is fine. As long as it's not causing any problems to anyone, it's totally fine. I don't think it would roll down a hill. Tech support for your very tech illiterate friends? Good luck. Cost of patience. Am I married? No. What made you think that? And here we go. You can tell what's going to happen here, right? Not a crash. Thankfully. Ban apologies. Ban appeals. You can make an appeal for your ban. An appeal is a request. Nice. Doogb. It's not collisions. That's just normal, just, no. Not necessary, though. Is it? Spy yellow. Yeah, yellow's gone. It's been and gone. Now we all type badly like that, don't we? Sadly. Got tickets for it. Good luck. Take lots of photos. Very nice. Weesh. Came out of a truck loading place and you hit someone accidentally. Depends on how you've done it. A lot of these service stations, if they have people pouring out of them all the time, people can't really see where they're going. I'd recommend being in third person for that. And even if you're taking your time, you've got to go at some point. So, depends. Custom trailers. I just want to see more cool designs. I know that's an obvious one, but I just want to see more cool. You know the Super Stripes pack, which was the one that I used for a while. More cool stuff like that. And some nice shapes, you know. Some wicked designs. Make it look like a cool sports car, but it's not a sports car. But even this paint job is alright. The way that they've done it, anyway. That's nice. Haven't been seeing in a while. Hello, Pluristic. Welcome back. I do remember. By the way, I've only just noticed. Is this meant to be like a sort of pocket knife? Or is that just the design of it? Like where you swish the blade out of everything and like that's the main handle? Or is that just the design of it? Because it doesn't have anything on it. But now it looks like a kind of pocket knife. A Swiss Army knife, yeah. It's close. It's Swiss, you know, almost. Good job. Oh, Jess. Oh, hello. VTC convoy. You can have a VTC convoy. You can have one on Sim 1 as long as it's not in a busy place. That's fine. Because you'll need to read Rule 2.6 regarding convoys. And it will basically say, don't block roads because you don't actually have permission to do so. Don't host a convoy in a very busy place. Maybe a few other things. When you travel on the motorways, there's trailers on the road with ads. Of the road? People who are going 110. If you're going over 110, cheating, then they're banned for cheating. If you're rolling down a hill and you gain a few more, that's fine. Gravity is doing that. Magic going with dads. Did you find someone else to go with? Asked the women. Ooh, if not someone at work. Oh, fair enough. Backup for the backup. This isn't, well, good luck, huh? Simon, welcome in. Big fan. Simon says, is it this? It's just this, I think. Of which, yeah, I mean, you did knock him out of the way a little bit. Oh, you went to the cinema. Oh. Was that your idea? Was that their idea? And you both saw the movie? Hope you both liked it. Is that the same one you said you got the number of? You said something about you got a girl's number? Oh. Are they a colleague? Ah. See trailers that say an interior design place. I've seen ones where you've got like an old farm trailer that have a little makeshift billboard showing the nearby farm or something that's nearby. Those are nice. The cleaner at work. Hey, cleaners are important. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hello, Sarosa. Welcome in. I think I know what you mean. What's happening here? Go from not straight to rain. Regarding what? Is this continuing from what you previously said? So if you are off-road and you're going very fast, you wouldn't be going very fast, I think, because it would be bumpy. You can't really go very quick there. Oh, you could buy a trailer space. Oh, what we just need to do, if you remember the original Brussels intersection, at some point there were billboards on either side of it advertising ATS and ETS2. There needs to be billboard space. That would work more in ATS, because ATS has giant billboards everywhere. I had lunch the other week. Said cinema. She chose the movie. Looking to do something this weekend as well. Looking to be nice weather, so maybe going to London. It's a good start. Good start. Give them some choices. Yeah, that'd be. Oh no, I get the idea. Global, interesting. Red truck. Hold on. One person at a time. This red truck. Trailers on the countryside. So you stick a few billboards there, those massive rotating billboards that ruin the scenery. Yeah, have some VTCs on that. Great trailer as well. It's this intersection, isn't it? These two? Top golf. Never played mini golf. I don't know if I actually have. There's a lot of things that, because I wasn't really, you know, invited out to much. There's a lot of things I haven't played. Mini golf would be quite fun. If it's raining though, yeah. If it's undercover, that's fine. Have you also seen they've started the construction of, what's it called? The theme park thing that's coming here? Is it our own Disneyland or something? How long's that going to take? You know, go via HS2 or something to it. Oh, wait. Oh, Universal. Ah, yes. Well, maybe I'll take my kids to that one day. That's how far out it'll be. Yeah, I like the idea of golf. Actual golf is interesting. Mini golf is a bit more fun because it's a bit more goofy, you know. Where was the red one that you're on about? What red one? Those two were like the red and black. Is that what you meant? This is the only red one. Golf tournament? No, that doesn't interest me really. No. Golf is one of those that requires patience, doesn't it? It's never mind now. Golf is one of those things which had a funny meme made of it, where I think it was football commentators and no, it was snooker, pool. They swapped the commentators of it, and it was very funny. It wasn't golf, but golf is similar. You know, they comment on the most mundane things in a very relaxing, normal voice because there's no need to be hyped about it. Yeah. Same with tennis. All of those sports, really. Finish shower, go wash. Concrete tech and showers. Not at the same time, because that's not good. Where's the road now? The Innsbruck to Klagenfurt road. The IK, the Alps. That very bendy one. Can't miss it. Universal United Kingdom report, the UUK. Interesting. Klagenfurt, yes. You made it through. Got a big tournament in Ireland when you were younger. Got to play in Europe with big players. Oh, what made you stop then? Just fell out of it, or? Eindhoven. I'm parked in Eindhoven, yes. That's where we'll start. That was silly. He did it again. Keyboard driving, maybe? Hit the pillar thingy? One shower head does hot water, second does cold water, ultimate balance shower. Imagine if they could come out the same shower head nozzle and you can have a balanced temperature. Wouldn't that make more sense? That sounds good, doesn't it? Someone get on that. Struggle to win. Oh, that's fair enough. It's like motorbikes. Oh, you might be onto a winner there. So ticking off each one of your hobbies, yeah. You don't, in a way, you shouldn't like literally everything, because then, I mean, if you're both very fond of it, that's good, but you need to have some different ones so that then you can be interested in something she likes. There's something saying that it's basically, if you're into the same stuff, it can be boring, but it depends on each person, really. And who you are. Get a spare helmet just in case, eh? Oh, more of you, is that the same one from, I don't know if it was one of the same ones from before. It's funny to see them try this. Prime. Yellow, not Felix yellow, though. What happened there? We're adjusting the elephant in the room here. See, it's kind of like overtaking in a way. It's kind of, it's you could call it reckless. But it's something that not many people do. I'd allow her, she'd go on the back. Passenger princess kind of thing, yeah? Yeah? Exactly. That's where you come in. Here. Does someone come shooting around the corner and wipe him out? Yeah, blam. Well, what a surprise. Didn't see that coming. Hello, Enoble, how you doing? Boo. Scared me. Full license, yeah, you have a reason to do it now. I mean, you had a reason before, but now you've got to, you know, get on it. Didn't really slow down. I've done this in several racing events that I've done so far, where you slow down on the corner, or you just don't at all, and you think you could manage it, but no. No. It went Aussie mode, yeah? That sucks. Nice enough, whatever. Slow down before the corner, even if it's arguably too much. Slow down a bit more than you need to, because then you'll be fine. Or you end up having to do this kind of thing where you cut into the corner. Physics. Do that one. Admin. This is the... Oh, I have no idea what this one is. Yep. Quick jobs. Quick jobs do that. Can't send a link here. Don't send a link. If it's to your band video or something, don't send a link here. Good start. I don't need to see it. With more shoots, with better. With more sort of safety stuff, right? Most violent crash. Yeah, he just is sent into the void. Really, just gone. Hello, Storm. How's it going? The road ahead is what? Nice. That's a good one. Let's got a screenshot of that. Funny number. Hell yeah. Blaze it. 420, Jono. Big fan. Very nice. Hazard perception. Yeah. Oh, the white truck bumping into the... Oh, I see. Possibly. We haven't had too many major ones, yeah. Oh, and nice. It's only halfway through. Can do the same to these guys? No. Took you a while to report for that, though, didn't it? So, straight from the start. Okay, that was their fault. Love that that didn't go too well for them. Love that. And now you chase down this person. They might have thought they had the ability. I mean, yeah, I guess. They need to yield to the right-hand lane. Ban Storm, I shall. I shall. He's bad. He's bad, isn't he? And then we've got this. Death. I can't blame. If only you... It thought I pressed it twice. That's not two bans. That's just one. If only you'd slow down. Just a smidge, yeah? Now he swerved violently to the right for seemingly no reason. No indication or anything either, I think. Because both of these lanes go straight onwards. Maybe. I think. Don't forget the signs and such aren't there. Right? Yeah, you got both lanes. Both straight on lanes. You're fine. And all these people going around and turning around and coming back. Yeah. Unrealistic. I don't know what really is the plan for this kind of stuff. Maybe the GMMs and such are going through it. They should. It's been a while. Not many people here, you know. I still need to drive down this bit, so maybe next time we can start heading down to sort of this area.
Ban Mix PLS.
On arcade. Ban Mix. Have an arm wrestle or something to settle your differences. Sort yourselves out. Yeah, it's not too busy. It never really was, like, even from the first release. Like, it had a lot of people in the area, but it was no jam. Let's put it that way. No massive trail of people, I guess.
57. The Heinz 57 varieties myth. Founder Henry Heinz admitted he completely made the number up because he thought 57 sounded lucky and memorable, even though the company already made more than 60 products at the
Wrong
time.
way! I like that. That sounds very funny. Thank you for 57. I appreciate that. Fun facts. We fix. It's one of those funny trivia things. I remember seeing it again. There was this random video that popped up where the creator of the hyperlink, he just liked blue or something, or his wife liked blue or something. That's why a hyperlink is blue. Like, there's no like fancy, amazing story behind it. It's just blue. I like those. Short and sweet. Putting this amount of hours into ETS and it still doesn't feel boring. It's one of these... Yeah, the game isn't really boring. There's always something to do, I guess. You give yourself something to do. That's why we were saying to... I don't know who it was. Was it when we raided Dana or something last week? We were basically saying, oh yeah, I just play a game that's... Or was it Vicky, maybe? Yeah, playing a game that's, you know, 13 plus years old. The car followed, though. The car's not helping. Because, whoa, this is what it looks like. So he went this way and then went left, and then trailed his way up this way, which is not the way you go. Buy another pedge. No, I'll turn it into a bunk bed. It will just sleep on the floor, like squish underneath the bed. And then I guess he can't go in because there's a gate there to let you out. Is there a gate there? I didn't pay attention. But he just sits there. Why would you just sit there, though? Now, someone just crashed. This car technically did the same thing. With the radio on, yes, you hear all the players. You sort of chasing him down, you're getting footage of what they're doing. I just saw back to the correct side, hold on. That wasn't that bad. Are there just normal cones here? I need to memorize what's there. Oh no, you went on this way. I forgot you got the little wider bit. Yeah, here. They went in the turning, fair enough. It's still close though, because you did the same thing though. Almost deleting that, thinking always one wasn't as bad. It was. The same thing. A few more. And we're back. We're back. Quite literally going between the two. Back and forth. Oh, the song radio. Yeah, this new song radio thing coming out. Be interesting to try that one stream. So I don't have my Spotify playlist going. I just have the in-game playlists. Ah! Scotsman. Next one. If you redeem that just as I'm loading the report, then it counts. But a little bit had already been loaded in first. Next one. Yeah. I'm not a scammer. I'm not scamming, I promise. Are you in a rush to go and pick up your trailer or something? What's the point in doing that? What are you doing? Why? 8x4 with, why does it look so weird with the axles like that? I don't know why. That is what the 8x4 looks like. There's one in front that has an 8x4 as well. I don't know why it looks weird in this case.
I want that 1000 bitty badge.
Congrats! It'll update in a moment then, I guess, to give you it. Thank you for the biddies! Only on the DAF. That is 638. Have you reported them? Looks like a Christmas truck then. Has anyone tried it, by the way, in the beta? Because betas are out for, I think, both games now. You see what the radio stations are like? Already reported. Do you know what their ID is? Because I can't really go back too far. There it is. Nice. Congrats on the badge. Where's this road? The Alps was where that was. Here is Mannheim. South of Mannheim. The other one was the Alps. Smooth radio, yes. There are a lot of, you can add real-world radio stations into your system. I remember when Samiz was doing his streams driving around, he had a lot of the trance radios going. Those were nice. Some Jones. Oh, I've just ruined it, haven't I? Not this one. I should have not skipped through that. Bit of beef with someone going on there? What's that about? Apparently you weren't subbed. Well, thank you for doing that. 20. Insane. Big fan. Kex, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Okay, this one. Not touching it. Not touching it. Not scamming. 20 years. The audio. Yeah, you need to add an audio filter to the game, I guess. Or do what in that challenge that I did from Doug, where he had some music playing and he just put a filter on it normally. That was funny. I suppose you could do it in Spotify, actually. I could use the EQ chart and do that. How long? Not very long. We only crossed over 11.5 in the last few weeks. The big popular video has crossed 200k, but it's now settled a bit. It's definitely plateaued, which is still insane. Another bitty badge? With the 500 shit? I'm going to keep it open for now because it's not frozen, it's just sitting there. Taking out your PCs. Power supply. Ooh. Failing off only 6 months. Have you got another one already? Can tie in another one? So many cables. Yeah, the CD history, the big history of ETS2's busiest road, something like that. Pirated DLCs, can you still play? No. Needs to have valid DLC copies on Steam. I don't know how that works with pirated ones. Do you just load them from a folder and it fetches them from a folder? How does that work? Clyde, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. This isn't me. Just saying. Lot of block roads. In Calais, they were to try and manage the traffic when the rework first came out, but now you don't really need them. So I'm not the one to ask about what's going on with that. Don't want to risk. No, I just think they won't work. You need valid copies of those DLCs. Tell him that there's a sale at the end of this month, and he can buy them there. That is me? What do you mean? I've just changed. I'm not using the wheel count today for that exact reason, right? Yeah, that was a good report. Optimum Prime. It's got the Flames paint job. For those unaware, there is Optimus's truck is in the game, and there's a secret paint job as well that looks like his one. It's kind of cool. Aleph, welcome in. After return, then might get a replacement if they accept the complaint. Fingers crossed indeed, fingers crossed.
So, Twitch YouTube kick, Twitch YouTube kick, Twitch YouTube kick, Twitch YouTube kick. Also, is this Frankfurt to Prague?
Wait a minute. Oh my god, it is. First report actually taking place on the Frankfurt to Prague. We've done it. I said it wouldn't be busy enough until we've actually seen a report here. This is on the road. It actually is. Memorize it. Look, it looks good, doesn't it? Well spotted. Oh my god, it actually is. This road is now officially something. Guarantee you this is going to be the only one. The only one. Come on, do something bad. Come on. Like, really bad. Real bad. It's popping off, yeah. Nice line of 9 people. It's going to end soon, isn't it? It's going to be just these little overtakes. There's one oncoming player. Nope. It was for the little overtakes. But hey, it's something. Good start. Good start. The Frankfurt to Prague Road. Your newest holiday destination. Go here. Oh, there we go. That'll probably turn into a short eventually. In like 3 years when I remember to do them. Or have time to do them. And on that note, very nice. Is the Jet2 holiday sale still on? That conquered the start of this year. There's a meme calendar that someone makes where every month there's a new meme goes around. I wonder what the calendar looks like so far. We've had 6 months. Maybe it's too early to tell for June, but overworking, I know. Did you ban anyone being naughty? Yes. I banned a hacker. Yeah. Reggie, can you go to bed? Go to bed, man. Sunny popped by, and they very responsibly went to go and do whatever and prep for bed and such. Why are you not doing the same? Hacker, yeah. Actual one. Editing. Oh, are you now? Taking a walk. Maybe? It was on the Alps area, I think. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Suffering. Editing is fun, isn't it? Ah, it's so much fun. I have so many things still to do. I still have that series that I have all the files for from 2024. Technically, it's still ongoing. It's just the longest series in the world. Yeah, we did it during 2024. The main exploration of everything. So if you were to look back at the episodes that come out, everything is different. New UI, loads of areas didn't exist. Pay me? With what money? I'm paying you. It's going to have to be very, very cheap. Very cheap. Hello, Juice. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Okay. The last one. I have, if I go and look at the folder that they're all in, on my big old storage drive, sort by date modified, October 2024. October. Damn. And they were spanning, obviously the first few episodes because they're done, the files are now gone, but they were spanning from like, basically the beginning of 2024 to the end of 2024, throughout the months, is what all these episodes. But don't forget, the ATS series as well, that still hasn't been done. That's there. That's in this folder. I have 9 episodes of that up to Wyoming. Got a lot of catching up to do on that. So that one's technically still ongoing as well. That was never actually completed. It's never gonna be, because... Okay. Paul. Pick a song. Evil, welcome in. Appreciate the fun. Tomorrow's driving around. If anyone wants to join for the drive tomorrow, arcade server. Eindhoven, Benelux. Moderating, right now, my camera, I know you can't see the game, but I was last looking at the Frankfurt to Prague road. The main busy area is the Alps road, and Calais-Duisburg still has a few people on it. Nine skips, my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 skips, 10 song. Oh, this is a chill song. Gaming laptop. Good. A laptop is nice. It's a good middle ground, you know? Oh, I said the number? Oh, shut up. Get out of here. Go to Black Sea. They might be included, yes, because I named them based on sort of what areas we were doing. Italy, Sweden, Netherlands in that one. France, Washington in the other one. Completing Turkey, finally. Spain. Slovenia. So, you know, we're going back in time here. Poland. Yes, so it had to have been in that area. Not Raid today, no. Because there are some on and we've seen them recently. Would have seen them recently. Just ending. Coconuts? Not sure about that. Do I have the newest version? I don't know. I might do. Probably not. For 159? Probably not. 160 is around the corner. Promods is good. Do drive there. Kept your streak. I'm impressed. Yeah, you can rewatch the content. That's how you do it. Coconut Drive. History of Promods' busiest road. When? It's going to just be that one road. Nice. Good job, folk. Anyway. Have a flower, big fan. Appreciate you joining as always. Admin stream, much fun. Next one, Wednesday. We're going back and forth, back and forth. Adam, big fan. Forza. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I've schedule the stream on YouTube for Friday, but we'll see about that. It can be moved anytime. It's fine. Oh, look, an ad as well. You can have a final ad break, eh? Catch you tomorrow.